Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am Lisette, and in today's video I'm gonna be doing a chit chat life update. Get ready with me. No makeup look. I don't know, it's like 50 videos in one. I had to re-record this because I was recording on my camera, but I need to go back and change the settings on this because it looks too just weird. The colors, I look like pale and then I look super orange. I don't know why. And so yeah, so I already kind of started this video, like, well, started my face, but I just primed my face. But I kind of just want to update you guys on everything that's been going in my life, everything that's going in the world too, and just get ready with you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to see the end result, again, I'm just doing like a no makeup look, like a very simple, soft look. So if you want to see how I look at the end and how much of a catfish I am, just keep watching. Can you tell it's been a while since I filmed? But yeah, just keep watching, and yeah. Okay, so like I said, I had already started filming, but this camera is super annoying. But I just primed my face. And let me show you guys what I used. So my skin has been super dry, and that's typically what happens around winter time. So I went ahead and used L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow or something like that, or Glow Lock. And then I went ahead and used my green primer by Maybelline as well. And I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. And honestly, so for my eyebrows, I used to use e.l.f. brow pomade, but I stopped because it was kind of drying out, which I could just use coconut oil or add some type of oil to make it better. But also I started noticing how it really made my brows look kind of thick and bulky, and that's not the vibe I go for. So I legit started using eyeshadow, and I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics, oh my gosh, her first palette. It's like the brown one. But this is what I use, the brown and then the black. So yeah, so first things first, I'm the realist. No, first things first. Oh my gosh, can we just talk about what is going on? Okay, so I didn't have the mirror like super close to me, but can we just talk about what is going on in the world right now with this coronavirus thing? So technically, so I live in Chicago, for those who don't know. Well, I live 40 minutes west from the city. So, and the state of Illinois / Chicago called, well, the mayor of Chicago called a stay-at-home lockdown type of stuff on Saturday, starting this Saturday, well, the past Saturday, which is like the 20-something. So technically, we've been in quarantine / lockdown for like 2-3 days. So it's not for me. I've still gone out. I've gone to the groceries and stuff because everyone in my family is still working and stuff. So I'm at home. And also, for those who don't know, which I will get in detail about this, but for those who don't know, I recently quit my job. So yeah, I just been at home. So I've been quarantined for like 500 years. No, I quit my job. Actually, it's about to be a month already. And I used to work at a dental office. It was a small business, so it was a family-owned business. The doctors were 2 siblings, and I started that in ending December, and I quit ending literally like the last few days of February. So yeah, I was literally only there for almost 3 months, but we will get that. We'll get into that in a minute. But oh my god, for a second I thought I wasn't recording. I was about to freak out. So yeah, so at my old job, okay, wait, so back up, Lisette. What was it? Oh, quarantine. So it's super crazy what's been going on with this like corona stuff, honestly. Like I said, everyone in my family has still been working except me and my sister. My sister works in the food business, and my mom does too, but my mom's hasn't closed. They don't allow dine-in. I don't know if it's in every state, but I know for sure in the state of Illinois, I got a notification and I don't know what happened. But in the state of Illinois, it was passed that it was told that all bars and restaurants had to close for dine-in, but it was still allowed. Carry-out was still allowed. So my sisters closed though. My mom's didn't. They've just been doing carry-out. And she's been actually saying that a lot of people are still, just like I think 2 days ago, she said they weren't that busy, so they all got sent home pretty early. But yeah, they closed my school. We are doing online classes and like online seminar. I don't know. Our class is online now though. And then they also closed my sister's school as well. She's in high school, so yeah. And I mean, other than that, honestly, everything's been pretty much the same here in my house and in my life, except for just last week I had to get bleached because I needed to do my whitewash, and I went to Sam's because that's where we get it, because they sell it in like a case, I guess. It's like a box of 2, but it's also cheaper, and there was absolutely none. And everything, I had never seen Sam's that way. Like, there was a lot actually. I know a lot of people have put on social media and stuff, like empty stores and stuff, but honestly, around where I live, it's been the same. Just some stuff, like I know bread, and I know the Aldi, there's like a lot of Aldis near me, but the one closest to me, they were out of stock of a lot of things, and that was on a Monday when typically they're like stocked up and stuff. But then I went to another one and it was fully stocked. But yeah, there was no bleach, and everything had a sign that said limit 1 per customer, which was crazy to me. But I hope everyone is staying safe. I know this is like super serious, and I know that we're supposed to be being careful and all that stuff. And I mean, honestly, it's nothing that is not proper hygiene, really. Like for me, I know when I went to Sam's, they were handing out like hand wipes and stuff, and they're like, oh, do you want us to disinfect your cart? I'm like, what were y'all doing before? Like, did y'all not care about like spreading germs before? And I was always the type to, well, once they started doing this at Walmart and stuff, when they started where they have the carts, they had a box of disinfecting wipes. I would always wipe down my cart, always. And I always had like a little travel size hand sanitizer, so I always carry that with me as well. So for me, it's kind of like, okay, so once this is over, are we just all gonna stop caring about being clean? So that's a little on the annoying part, like that all of a sudden everybody wants to be super clean. Like, what were you doing before? Like, did you not care? And once this is over, are you not gonna care? So that's kind of like my frustration. But yeah, shout out to, of course, everyone in the medical field who is working around the clock and exposed to it really more than anyone. But yeah, okay, so this is my brows. I've been doing them very soft and simple lately. I've really been going for a very natural look. So enough of Corona stuff. And to clean it up, I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. concealer actually, but sometimes I even use foundation. Okay, and to clean it up, I'm just gonna use this Morphe N432 brush. Okay, so enough of Corona stuff. I did mention in my last video, oh my gosh, and by the way, I'm 23 now. Oh my god, it feels so weird. I feel so grown. Again, I have to get like super close to a mirror. But okay, so I did mention in my last video that I had recently taken a trip to Miami, which is my first time, and I really liked it. The vibe is great. The weather was amazing. So I went in February, and again, I live in Chicago, so okay, I kind of just roughly cleaned them around, so now I'm really gonna prep them, whatever. So okay, oh, it's Miami. So I went to Miami at the beginning of February, and it was my first time. I really liked it. And so obviously here where I live, it's cold during that time, and over there was actually not like super hot. It was it was like about 80. It was like in the 78, 80 basically. But the sun felt so good. There was no like wind too, and the thing here in Illinois, it's like it's super windy, so it can be super hot, but you don't really feel like it's hot because the wind is super strong, so it gets pretty chilly, honestly. So over there, it was really good, and everything is well where we stayed, everything was so close by, and the clubs were good. We went to also Wynwood Walk, or Wynwood, that area of Wynwood where there's all those murals and stuff, and it was super cute. It was super cool. We also went to a club out there, obviously at night. But yeah, I had tons of fun, and I went with one of the best groups of people that I've ever met. And so I'm gonna set just with this shadow right here. But yeah, it was my cousin and all her friends from New York, which became literally like my best friends too. We literally FaceTime like every day. They check up on me. They're super cute. I love them. But yeah, I can't wait to go back. I feel like this is gonna sound so dumb, but I honestly feel like I need to take a trip to Miami like every year, like at least once a year. I literally need Miami in my life. We didn't go to the beach because we had a pool in the back, and then again, it was not that hot anyway, so it's not like we could really get in the water. But I definitely want to go when it's like hotter, like in the summer and stuff. I love the heat. It could be 90 degrees and I am happy as can be, honestly. I hate the cold. I despise it. If it's less than 60 degrees, it is cold to me. But yeah, I can't wait to go back. I really hope I get to go back soon. If not this year, definitely again next year. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna go with this palette that I haven't really used in a long time, which is a Jaclyn Hill one. And let's see. So okay, so it was really good. I can't wait to go again, but I also have other trips planned. Okay, so something that I didn't mention in my last video, and I don't know if I had already thought about it by then, but I actually have been thinking of moving. And I don't know if you can hear my mom, but disregard her. But yeah, I actually have been thinking of moving out of state. Again, like I said, I do live in Illinois, and like I just said a few minutes ago, I hate the cold, but also I feel like I need a change in my life. I never liked it here. This never felt like home to me. And I know for some people love the city. Some people love Chicago. Some people love the state. I don't. When people ask me, oh, you live in Chicago? Like, how cool? I'm like, nothing cool about it. I hate it here. I hate absolutely everything about the state. I truly do. But, so yeah, I want to move definitely somewhere hot. And actually, I've been thinking of Texas. So I decided to plan a trip. I think it's time. I'm 23. I just turned 23. I have no kids. I'm not married. I don't even have a boyfriend. No one texts me back. I really don't have anything tying me down here, not even my own parents, because I have their full support. Because especially, I think because they moved to a whole new country at such a young age, they're definitely they're very supportive of my decision, and they think it's definitely a good thing. They're like, you're not gonna really find yourself, and you're not gonna find, like, the world is so small and there's so much for you to discover, and if you don't feel like this is where you belong, then try it. My dad was like, I knew Mexico was not where I belonged, and I knew I wanted something different for me and my future family, so that's why I left. So that's where I'm at right now. I do have family in Houston, so I don't want to live in Houston though. I feel like it's very too close to the water. I would live more up in the States, so like Dallas and stuff, but we'll see. Honestly, I have to like look at neighborhoods and stuff, but I planned a trip to Houston, so I'm going in May. Hopefully I can, with this whole corona shit, like, plans better not change, you know? And I'm also so upset because flights are super cheap, and I'm really upset, but I'm not dwelling on it anymore, whatever. So yeah, that's coming up in May. I'm really excited. I think this move will really help me. It's something that I need, and I'm just excited. This year also I've promised myself and I've committed myself to traveling more and seeing if I can't travel out of the country because I can't do long flights. Like I would die, and I'm like super scared. But yeah, so I want to travel first in this country, and then we'll think about going to outside the country outside the country. But yes, I'm super excited for Houston. I'm really excited, honestly. So because I've never been to Texas, and then I'm also going in at the end of April to visit my cousin, the one I went to Miami with. It's her birthday the last week of April, so I'm going out there to celebrate it with her and her friends, which are my friends. So yes, that is what's coming up. I'm super excited, and they're literally like a week apart. So I'm going to New York first. I'm going 29 through May 3rd, April 29th through May 3rd, and then May 8th through May 12th, I'm going to Texas. So yeah, I will definitely be vlogging that. So stay tuned, especially Texas. I've been to New York. I used to go to New York literally every summer for like 2 or 3 years. So I already know the vibes, but I used to be underage, so I never like really went out. So this time I'm excited to go out. But so that's coming up. And then let's see what else is, okay, so also, don't know if I already mentioned this in this video, but I did quit my job. I didn't mention that in the last vlog that I did, but yes, I did quit my job, and I'm actually happy I did, because I was really unhappy there and I was really stressed out, and I just didn't feel like that was the environment for me. And I could do a sit down, honestly. I think once I'm done filming this. Oh my god, I said I was gonna do something natural. This is not natural. Who can relate? But yeah, I just didn't feel like that was the place for me. And my happiness, my mental health, and my sanity comes first. Like no money is enough to make me stay in a place where I'm miserable. So I quit about a month ago almost already. I quit February, literally like the last few days of February. But with this whole corona stuff, they actually canceled they postponed a few of my interviews that I had, which has been a little frustrating. But also because of that, and I'm a very big believer that everything happens for a reason, and due to the situation with my job and stuff, I started something that I've been wanting to do for a while, which is start a podcast. I know, how crazy, because one, I hate my voice. I despise it. I think I sound disgusting. But yeah, I started a podcast, guys, and it is available on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, and on Anchor, which is really the app that I mainly use to record it. So, and it's called Unleash Your Better Version. So go subscribe to it, go listen to it, go leave me a review over there, and go show some love to my podcast. It is about bettering yourself, how to better yourself as an individual, and really how to unleash, I don't know how else to put it, but besides unleashing your better version, how to stop hiding behind the walls and being so scared, and just releasing yourself and being free, basically. And I feel genuinely like I've gotten to that point in my life where I've let go of all the negative energy, all the negative things in my life. Okay, so I kind of had to stop filming for a while because I was never gonna finish if I was talking and doing my eye makeup. But as I was saying, yes, I started the podcast. It's really like self-help slash, I don't know, motivating podcast. So Again, it is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. Anchor is a free app that you can download and you can listen to podcasts. There's tons of podcasts on there as well. So, oh shit. So go show some love, go show some support. And like I was saying, I feel like I definitely am at a place now in my life where, oh my God, I don't want to cry. But I feel like I'm in a place in my life now where I'm happy with who I am, with what I'm doing. I'm sure of myself. Yes, there's days, of course, like everyone, where I do kind of get discouraged. Oh my God, the hardest part, this liner. So I'm actually gonna get off camera again and do this liner. Okay, I'm back again. So, oh my gosh. Okay, as I was saying, yes, I feel like I have reached a point in my life where, well, I've always had experiences that, well, like I would just like sit and talk to my sister about, or like would advise other friends and stuff of things that I had been through. And like I said, I definitely am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that this time period of, one, losing my job and also being stuck at home really was what I needed, the verification and the push that I needed to just start this and stop making excuses again, because I have like all the time. So this is a time where I'm gonna work, film as many videos, film as many podcasts as I can, so then when I do go back to work, which hopefully, honestly, with this, I want to start my entrepreneur journey of not having to worry about working for somebody else, not having to worry about if I'm gonna have a job and stuff, and building my empire, which I've been wanting to do. And as you can see on my thing right here, it also says, which don't mind this little thing, I had one of those boards and I ripped it off, and actually I peeled off paint. If I die today, guys. But yes, definitely, I am super happy with the podcast. I'm really excited and about like starting the whole journey and stuff. I've already had technically only 3 episodes, but I did obviously film like an intro episode introducing myself, introducing the purpose of the podcast, introducing all of that good stuff. So I do have some episodes. Again, it is Unleash Your Better Version. I will also link it down below. I will link Apple, Spotify, and Anchor. So that was some exciting news that I wanted to share with you guys here on YouTube. And I have obviously talked about the YouTube channel on my podcast, and I do want to start focusing more on this as well. But for now, I think I'm going to stick a lot to the podcast. And if you want to hear some motivation and you want to be inspired and just have some positivity in your life, definitely go check that out, subscribe to it, and yeah. So, okay, moving on now. So I just did the eyeliner. I'm gonna do my lashes, and then we're gonna start with the face. So actually, I am doing an updated room tour. I kind of switched it up a little bit. If you can see in my previous videos, this was not the background. So I literally just did that today, and I went back to I went back to the video where I had done my room tour when I first moved in, and I had talked about some stuff that I wanted to do, and I am building my shoe closet finally after literally a little over a year of living here. I'm doing that tomorrow. I already got the measurements, and I'm just gonna go get like the baseboards and stuff. So that will be done tomorrow. So I plan to film that updated room tour. What's tomorrow? Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, or even tomorrow actually. So I'll film it one of those days, but it'll definitely be up by the end of the week. And okay, I'm filming my phone because, like I said, my camera setting is just weird. So every time I get a notification, this thing just stops recording. But for lashes, I'm gonna be going in with the double icon in goals. Yes. And I freaking love this. I do have a discount code with them. I will link it down below. But I used to use them before I even became a brand ambassador, and I literally, oh my gosh, I wish I could show you guys all the ones that I have, but oh my gosh. And then I have literally like some more. I have some more. I love these lashes. I really like them for more dramatic looks because they're a thick band, and they're the type that you want to use to go out. So I really, really like these, and this is not turning out to be a natural makeup look. I'm using the Kiss strip adhesive with aloe. This is my absolute favorite lash glue of life. So, okay, podcast, I already talked about that. And okay, room tour, so that will be coming up as well. That's what I've been doing. And oh my gosh, also good news. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've kind of been on a weight loss journey as well. Well, I've been on a whole mind body sew, and I did talk about this in a video a while ago. I want to say like around December/January. I talked about what I really want this channel to be about, and it really ties in with what my podcast is, which is a lot of positivity, a lot of growth, a lot of self-help and stuff. I also want to keep it fun. I do want to vlog. I've been enjoying vlogging actually, even though sometimes it gets a little weird doing it in public, but yes, I do want to keep vlogging. And oh my gosh, I'm confused. Okay, I want to keep vlogging for you guys as well, and incorporate some like fun videos and stuff like that, like chit chats and stuff like that. Oh my god, how many times I'm gonna say stuff like that. Oh, also I colored my hair and it's toned right now, but yeah, I just colored it because quarantine got me hella bored, so I like did a few highlights and I guess, and I did a Brazilian blowout, but I toned it so it's a little dark right now, so you can't really see the highlights. But yes, I've been so in love with my hair and like how much it's grown. I haven't shaved my armpits. I haven't shaved in like I don't know how long. I think since I got back from Miami. Okay, got the lashes on. How cute are they? Oh my gosh. So let's see. Okay, now we could do the face. Oh, I need to curl these. I didn't curl them. Oh my gosh. Also, quarantine got me doing TikTok. So if you guys have a TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I'll also link it down below. But it is Little Liz 21. I'm obsessed with TikTok, and I'm also gonna do TikToks right after I finish my makeup. Honestly, who am I during this time right now? I'm with two because one's a little like a tad bit too dark, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in 220, and then this one's a little too light for me right now, which is N3 and True Match, which both of these are super OGs. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what else to update you guys in, honestly. I think that is it. I think the main thing, really the biggest change in my life right now has been, what the hell? Has been quitting my job. It's something that I never thought I would because I deadass just walked out of the place. I never thought I would do that. I wasn't raised that way, and also like I have a lot of financial responsibilities, so you can't just like leave a job. But again, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, so yeah. The topic a little bit. Because of this quarantine stuff, I've been watching Netflix and stuff. I love documentaries. Hopefully one day in the future I can have my own documentary. That would be super cool. But yes, I've been watching documentaries, and this one's a little bit old, and my sister actually had told me about it a while ago, but I just was watching other stuff at the time. So now I got the opportunity to watch this one show, and it is the Khalif Browder story, and oh my gosh, when I tell you guys I was crying. I really love that show. I love his story. I love him. He's so brave. He is literally an inspiration. He's a hero. He's a lot of things. But yes, if you guys don't know about that, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do, and I'm just the dumb one here, but definitely look into it, look into his story, look into the docu, watch it on Netflix. And also, what are you guys watching on Netflix or Disney Plus? I also have Disney Plus, so let me know. I just watched Lilo and Stitch for like the 50 millionth time. My ex used to love Lilo and Stitch, and it's actually super cute. I would watch it with him a little bit, but I would also be on my phone. But there was some clips that I thought were super cute, and I've seen memes of it too, so I decided to rewatch it because yeah, it's cute. But I was also watching That's So Raven on there, which I love, and I don't know why, to me it's not that much funny like how it used to be. And on Netflix though, there's Schitt's Creek, which is super funny to me. It's a dry humor though, so a lot of people won't get it. At first, it took me a while to get into it, honestly. I didn't really think it was funny. I thought it was dumb, and I thought these characters were super dumb, but you get into it, honestly. But yeah. Like I said earlier, I do have class, online class, so I'm gonna log into that class with a full face of makeup, and they're all gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And to set my eyebrows, I don't know if I showed this in my last tutorial that I did, but I have been using like an older mascara, and actually it works just as good because it's also like tinted, and there is brown mascara. So if you have, like, my brows are pretty dark, so I can get away with a black mascara and it still looks fine. But if you have lighter brows, then there is colored mascara, there's brown mascara. So I definitely would suggest a mascara because it's cheaper than a setting brow gel, whatever. They're like 20 something dollars, and the mascara is like $5. So yeah, going in with Maybelline Fit Me in 10, shade 10. But I went to Ulta, and oh my gosh, they closed too. They're opening up until April 1st. It's just so sad. I mean, you can still online order, but I like to swatch things. I like to clean my space as I go. I'm very, very OCD. So I don't like for it all to be here because I feel very suffocated and overwhelmed. And I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer, which actually shattered during my trip to Miami. I don't know if it was the plane, like I don't know, the vibration of the plane, like especially when we first landed, I think. Or yes, when we landed, it was very rough. So I don't know if it's shattered because of that or what, but it's shattered, guys. But oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, and I think I was talking about my weight loss journey, and I want to update you guys that I currently weigh 122 or 122. I'm so proud of myself, and believe it or not, I mean, if you go back to my videos, you can kind of start seeing when I started gaining weight and kind of when I started losing weight again. But I went to the OBG just recently, and they like weigh you and stuff, and I have access to like my records and stuff. So I was looking at my portal, and there was this little thing that said a year ago I was under vigilance, like I was being watched for my weight because I was considered overweight for my age and my height. I am only 4'11", and I'm 23 years old. So, and last year around this time, yes, last year or 2 years ago, like at the beginning of the year, when I had gone, and they weighed me, I was weighing at 146, I believe, or 148, something like that. Damn near 150, which is the heaviest I've ever been. I've always been underweight, actually. I was born, I weighed normal when I was born. But yeah, I had gained a lot of weight with this guy I was with during that time, that relationship, and yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. So now I'm so happy to be back to myself, feeling like myself, feeling good about myself. And I'm still not, my ideal weight is 115. I will settle for 120, but ideally I would love to weigh 115. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see my waist again and just feel good about myself, really. I know the outside doesn't matter, looks don't matter, but like I said, since I've been always I've always weighed pretty much like normal or a little below. It was so weird to get to a point where like I was literally considered obese in the system. But yeah, I've been on that, and I have a video of like healthy breakfast ideas, and I want to do healthy lunch and healthy snacks and healthy dinner ideas as well. So I will probably also be filming that this week, also, as well as home workouts. Like I said in a video, and like I said today, I just reiterated that I really do want to focus. I still want to focus. I'm still in this journey of mind, body, soul, being better inside and outside, physically, mentally, emotionally, health-wise, everything. So stay tuned for that, guys. And for highlight, I'm going to use my favorite highlight of all time, and it's the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearl. It is broke, but this is my absolute favorite highlight of all time. And honestly, for my button nose, I just do it with my finger because I think it's cute, and then I just kind of like go over it with the brush. Okay, so I just added a little bit of that like orangey brownish under my eyes. So for lip liner, I'm actually gonna do something that I've never done before, and it's something new. I'm gonna go in with like a dark lip liner and then go in with like a nudish lip gloss. It's supposed to make your lips look bigger, so we'll see. I'm gonna go in with a lipstick. Oh, actually, I'm gonna fill it in with the other lip liner, which is Be Flawless Cosmetics in Gentle.
So I'm gonna fill my lips in with that.
And then top it off with a gloss. And for gloss, I'm gonna do Tarte in Hella. And this is my all-time favorite dry shampoo. Also, shout out to Influencer for sending me a whole box of dry shampoos. But this is Amika. This is literally, I've loved this since, oh my god, like 2-3 years ago. It's been my favorite. It doesn't leave any of that white residue. It smells amazing, like really, really good. And it's just, when you shower, you don't feel any of like that buildup, and your hair doesn't feel like dirty, I guess. I don't know, I just really, really love this dry shampoo. It's been my favorite for years. I love Amika. I have their dry conditioner as well for like my ends and stuff, or just like I said, around this time I tend to get like really dry everywhere, my whole body, everything. So I use that, but this is my favorite dry shampoo. And that is the finished look, guys. Oh my gosh, let me put this away. Okay, so that is today's look, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry if I like ramble too much, and sorry if this video is so long, but honestly, it was time that I got on here and kind of updated you guys on what was going on, because like I said, there is like pretty big things that have happened in my life since my last, I guess, chit chat, or since my last talk through with you guys. And it's also been a while since I actually got in front of the camera and filmed and talked to you guys, so there's lipstick on my teeth. Okay, so but I'm super excited in this new journey that I'm taking with my podcast, and also this time again that I'm using wisely to film and get myself, my mentality, my business mentality back in the game, because I kind of let myself go. I got carried away with other stuff, and I started to shift and lose focus of the main goal, which has always been to be my own boss, build my brand, build my empire, as this says right here. Which, by the way, I got this at Burlington, and so, which I've been wanting Burlington to sponsor me, because literally my whole room is Burlington. Well, that's besides the point. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for, I said this on my podcast yesterday, for all those OGs that have been with me in this journey since I started, since I exposed myself on social media and started advertising myself, and started promoting myself, and all my adventures, my weight loss, my podcast, my YouTube, when I was selling shampoo with Monet, like everything. I really want to thank those OGs, and I know who they are, and I promise you guys that when I make it big and when, you know, this goes where I plan it to go, that I will repay you guys in some type of way. I will not forget you guys, because it truly means a lot to me. And a lot of these people are actually strangers, which is the craziest thing to me, that people that don't really know me, don't know me from like my past, don't know me when I was growing up, that they're the ones that are like the most supportive. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And all the links to my social media, to my podcast, and all that will be in the description box, so please check that out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, stay indoors, because your girl is ready to go out, and I don't want to be in quarantine anymore. So I will see you guys very, very shortly. Almost didn't show you guys, but this is the eye look. I don't know what is this white stuff at the end. It's not the glue, but yeah, this is the look.